Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear student of third prep, we are going to illustrate model exams of Ministry of Education. We will start with exam number 1. Let's start. Okay, we have here model 1 and we have different questions for it. We have in each exam 6 points and we have a number of choices for each one. We said that we have a kind of questions, multiple choice, or we can say it's MCQ questions. Okay, we must practice on this kind of questions and we will start with model 1. Okay, question number 1 says that the two factors which describe the motion of an object are. We have two main points that we need to describe any body as it go from place to another. It move from point A to point B, so it go a certain distance like 2 meter, and it conserve a time or take a time to move from this point to another. And so we have here 2 points or two factors describing or necessary to describe motion. We have what? We have distance and time. Let's go into question number 2. From the examples of vector physical quantities is. Okay, we have two kinds of physical quantities. The first one scalar and the other one vector. Scalar means we need only digital number and measuring unit after each, so we need a magnitude to describing it. But we have a other kind of physical quantity. We have a vector, so we need magnitude and also we need direction or the way to move or going to describe it. So we have here four physical quantities. Mass, do you think mass need direction? We have mass, time and length. All these, the first three, don't need any direction, but the last one, displacement, also this is the right answer, need a direction as it is a distance but in a certain direction. So we can define displacement as a distance in a certain direction. So we can change the word distance to word displacement if we have that direction for it. So it is a vector quantity. Let's go into question number 3. From the example of living organisms that can reproduce by budding is. We have four kinds of living organisms. We want to know the which kind of asexual reproduction. We make asexual reproduction here by mitotic division. So we have only one make budding or a lateral plug extend from the original living organism. We have here only one that can make this. We have kind of fungus or fungi. We call it yeast fungus that we use in making bread. Okay, we take it in 6 prime in carbon dioxide. We have yeast fungus and we take it in 4th primary, the structure of yeast fungus as a unicellular living organism. So we have here in this here we know the way of reproduction, asexual reproduction by mitotic division. Okay, so we are going to question number 4. Okay, question number 4 says that if we have a spherical mirror of center of radius of curvature, center of radius of curvature of 20 centimeter, so its focal length is what centimeter? Okay, we said we have a rule for the radius and focal length. Focal length means the distance from focus of the mirror to the pole of the mirror. Okay, and center of curvature of mirror from the center of curvature to the pole of the mirror, or the distance between two surfaces of the mirror. So if we have center of curvature, it is double the focal length, or focal lengths have what? Have center of curvature or have radius of the mirror. So if we want to know focus, F equal half R, so it will be half 20, and the right answer will be 10 centimeter. Okay, let's go into question number 5. We have here the passing light ray in the optical center of convex lens. Well, okay, it is only point or only the place that ray pass through it without any refraction and go outside the lens. So it will passes what? It is no, it will make no refraction or not refract through the lens. Question number 6 here. The solar system is located in, okay, we said that we are in a Milky Way galaxy. It is one of the galaxies of the universe, and it contains, or we are, our solar system that consists of sun and 8 planets inside it. So we are from kind what? From kind spiral galaxy. We have different kinds of, or different shapes of galaxies, and which place we are in on the spiral galaxy? We are on the one of the arms of the galaxy. So the solar system is located, we have the right answer here will be number D, at one of the arms of the Milky Way galaxy. Okay, this is the first exam. Let's go into exam 2. Okay, we have exam 2 here. A light ray is incident and passing by the focus of a concave mirror. Any ray passing through the focus, okay, it reflected straight back or reflected parallel to the principal axis. Okay, it is the main ray. Any ray passing through the focus reflected parallel to the principal axis, or opposite to it. Any ray passes parallel to the principal axis, it will reflect parallel to the focus point. Okay, so it will reflect parallel to the principal axis. We have number 2, from the examples of scalar physical quantities. We have in our first model we have vector, and here we have scalar. What is the kind of scalar here? We have 4 physical quantities: mass, acceleration, force, and displacement. I think the force B, C, and D, acceleration, force, displacement, need direction, so they are vector quantities. Only one that will be scalar, so we need only magnitude to describe it, or has magnitude only with no direction, or we need only digit and measuring unit to describe it, so it's a scalar physical quantity. Let's go into question number 3. Convex lens of focal length of 20 centimeters, so its radius is, okay, we said focal have a radius, so if we have focal 20 have radius, so the radius will be what? Will be 40 centimeter. Okay, let's go into question number 4. Okay, question number 4 says that from the measuring unit of that describing the speed or velocity, we have here different kinds of measuring unit. Okay, let's talk each one. We have first one, let's take in from the last one here, second measuring unit of time, meter measuring unit of length or distance. Here we have meter per second power 2 measuring unit of acceleration, and the last one here we have the unit of describing or measuring speed or velocity, that we have meter per second. Okay, this is the right answer for our question. Okay, question number 5. The universe is formed from the combination of molecules of, we have the matter or the sphere that make explosion or make Big Bang theory, and it will giving out the universe. We have 2 least elements in the size or least element in the weight. We have hydrogen and helium. It is a very important question. So we have hydrogen and helium, and they are the component of the or the molecules that forming the universe. We have question number 6. The offsprings produced from asexual reproduction gain trait which, okay, the original organism. Here we have points or words opposite to each other. If we are talking about this, we have asexual reproduction, it not gain any trait. Okay, it have the same trait of original original organism, so it will not gain any. Okay, this word to conflict your in the right answer, so the right answer will be, it will be identical to the original one or original organism, as it come from one cell only, or make a full copy of the parent cell, so the produced organism not make any change. Only the change will be in the sexual reproduction, as the trait coming from two gamete cell, or from two kinds of different cells, or coming from different sources of traits, or from two bodies that different, one gamete cell and the other will be female gamete cell. Okay, let's go into exam 3. Okay, here we have model 3 or exam 3. We have 6 also multiple choice. Please concentrate. We have question number 1. The ability of some organism to regenerate the missing part is, okay, we have here word that not our word in the student book. We have compensate missing part. Okay, we have here the right answer. I think it's easy, as put for us the word regenerate, and the right answer will be regeneration. Okay, but we didn't have its word in our student book, so we have here some easy question to answer. Okay, we have the second question: a gaseous sphere which forms the planets of the solar system. Okay, we have sphere that explode, or a kind of glowing part that making the solar system after Big Bang. We have what the nebula. It is the origin of what? It is the origin of the solar system. Okay, a light ray falls on a plane mirror with an angle 30 degrees, so it reflects with an angle of, okay, we have two rules for describing the light reflection. We have the first one, we have angle of incidence equal the angle of reflection, and the second one here we have, if light ray falls, angle of incidence, angle of reflection, or incident light rays, reflected light rays, and normal, all lie on one plane, all perpendicular to the reflecting surface. So we have here two rules for describing light reflection, but we have here, we have the question here, we have the right answer will be, what will be the same angle. If the angle of incidence 30, the angle of reflection will be 30, and so that the right answer will be 30 degree here, that making the reflection for plane mirror, as there's no changes in the angle. Okay, let's go into question number 4. Okay, question number 4 says that a vision defect results from seeing object from far meters or more than 6 meters. Okay, we didn't see object from distant or far places, so we see a distorted image for the object, as light rays coming in front of retina, as the eyeball has a big increase in size and it will not reach to the retina. So we have here vision defect, we called it long sightedness, and we can treat it by using what? By using convex or concave lens. By using concave lens, as it make what? Concave lens make distort, make extension or diverge for the light rays, so it will be reached to the retina, and we can see object on the retina of the body. Okay, question number 5 here. If a body moves from rest regularly, then it reaches to, if we start from rest, that the initial speed or v initial equals 0, and it will reach to 10 meter per second, so the v final will be 10 meter per second after 2 seconds. So, and we want to measure what? We want to measure that change in velocity, or by another word we want to detect what? Acceleration. Acceleration means that change in speed, or sorry, that change in velocity with time. Okay, so change in velocity, v final minus v initial over time. So we can make, or we can take 10 minus 0 divided 2, so the right answer will be 5 meter per second power 2. Okay, I think it's one of the very important questions. The last question in our exams, we have total distance that a moving object covers divided by total time taken to cover this distance is. Okay, if we said distance over time, we mention speed or uniform speed. Okay, but if we have total in each of one, total distance divided by total time to describe this distance, so we can measure what? We can measure average speed. This is the last question of our exams. Okay, I hope you enjoy this kind of questions. We will, if we have enough time, we will make or prepare another kind of questions. Okay, I hope you enjoy our questions today. Best wishes for you and good luck.